This conference will
Okay, I
now be
have shared
recorded.
you guys the TVM notes. Did you people download from WhatsApp? I have shared the upcoming notes. Like today we'll be finishing with Excel, right? So next topic will be on time value money. So that one I have shared it in the WhatsApp group. So have you people downloaded it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
let's so we were in charts. So any doubts related to this bar chart, column chart, line chart, how to apply with the tools, everything? Did you understood? Okay, so let's go with the pie chart. So I'm using the same data only to apply with the other charts also. So I'll first select the range. I'll go to insert and here I have my pie chart. So I wanted 3D pie. So as I select the 3D pie, you can see a new tab will appear, just chart tools, which will contain chart design and format. Okay, so here the same way only the elements whatever I wanted, the chart title, labels, legend keys if I wanted. So and if I wanted to have the quick layouts, so along with the data callouts. So here also if I wanted to change with the color option, I can choose the colors. So if I wanted to change with the chart style, so from here I can change with the chart style. Then if I wanted to switch between the rows and the columns, so I can do the switch between the rows and columns. Then change the chart type, move the chart. So moreover all the tools, it is common in all the different types of charts. As I told yesterday, based on the scenario the changes will be applied with. So now what is the other things that we can do in a pie chart? So now if I wanted to apply with any similar, like this particular column, that is the third column, I wanted it to be filled with any other different like with the picture or something like that. So as I click on the pie chart, you can see the selection will be done for all the parts of the pie chart. So I wanted only this third column to be selected. Again, I'll take my cursor here, I'll just click. You can see only this portion is selected now. I'll right click on this and here you have different types of options. So here I'll come to format data labels. So as I come to format data labels, you can see there are different types of options available. So if you wanted to apply with any values or something like that, you can apply with. So if I wanted to fill, so if I wanted to fill the particular cell, so if I wanted to fill with the gradient fill, so gradient fill, so in the particular color if I wanted, or if I wanted to fill with the picture, so here I will come to picture and here I'll go to insert, so online picture. I'll select one particular picture, I'll click on insert. So like this I can fill that particular thing with the particular column with the picture. If I wanted to have the texture, so I can select one, I can go and click on pattern fill. If I wanted texture fill, so what is the texture that I wanted? So if I wanted with any particular thing, I can fill with. the texture. So like this I can fill with the texture, or if you wanted to go with the pattern fill, you can fill up the things with the pattern. So like this, then we have the shadow effect, glow effect, soft edges, 3D format if I wanted to give. So 3D format, how I wanted to give, so I can select it from here. And the other things is, if I wanted to rotate my uh, pie, like when I'm explaining, so usually when we are doing the sales report or any kind of reports, preferably, so that time we'll be using this type of pie charts where we can show the creativity, okay, based on the categories I have. So if I wanted to rotate, so now I wanted to bring this column 1 to the front, so I'll just keep rotating. You can see the pie is getting rotated. So now I wanted this column 3 to be separated. So I wanted an explosion in that. So I can click on the explosion. So now I wanted the explosion in this sixth column. So I'll select that and click on the explosion. If I wanted the explosion on the entire thing, I'll select entire thing. I'll come to the series option, and here I'll click on explosion. And if I wanted to rotate, so like this also I can apply on the rotation. So based on the scenarios, the requirements, you can apply this formattings and all. So this option is available, and this makes very much interesting when you are working with Pi. Okay. So understood with this, how to apply with the picture fill, gradient fill, and how to rotate the Pi, and how to keep an Pi explosion.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll give you 10 minutes of time. Try with this. If any doubt, please ask. You guys done? So combo chart when I have to mix up with two different charts where I am using the bar chart and the line chart both. So I'll select the range. I'll go to insert, and here I will not have this chart. I have to go to the dialog launcher. I have to go to like all charts, and here in the last I have the combo chart. So combo chart, how I wanted it to appear. So based on this values I wanted, so I'll select this and click on OK. So I'll go to insert, charts, dialog launcher, all charts, combo charts. So I'll click on this OK. So here I'll get my chart applied. So once I select the chart, here you can see the same tools will appear. However you wanted to apply the charts, you can apply the charts, and here also you can see there are some options. So if I wanted to filter the option, okay, so I'll click on this. So in this series, what are the things that I wanted to see? So as I'm scrolling down, you can see the chart requirements, how it is appearing. So like this, if I wanted to filter with this chart, so I wanted to filter with first one, third one, and fifth one. So third one, what is the range? If I wanted to select the second one, third one, fourth one, so individually I can choose it from here. And if I wanted to choose from the series, so first I need to deselect everything, and based on the values I can apply the chart filters. Now if I wanted to change the chart design, from here also you have the option to change the chart design. And if you wanted to change the chart elements, so here what options we had, the same options are there. So from here also, whichever you wanted to keep it active, you can keep it active. If not, you don't want, means you can remove it. Okay, so this is about combo chart. And then we have the spark lines. So spark lines means usually it is also a chart form only, but this charts will appear in one single cell. Okay, so spark lines are the charts that will appear in one single cell. So at what point of time I'll be using spark lines means when I'm having very huge data range. So this is a small data range, so immediately as I choose, I can apply the chart. But what if I wanted to apply the charts based on the rows or based on the column values which are very huge in range? So that time I'll be using the spark lines. And in spark lines, so we get spark lines under insert tab. Here we have the spark lines, and we have line, spark line, column, win or loss. So this either I should choose it on the row basis or on the column basis. It cannot be applied on the range of cells. Okay, so first let's see on the row base. So I'll select the row that is for the employee Oliver. So I wanted to apply the spark line, so I'll go to insert. I wanted to apply the line spark line. So line one I have to apply. So the data range is shown where I wanted to apply with the chart. So I wanted it here in this particular cell. So I'll click on OK. So now you can see the chart is applied. Okay, so as the chart is applied, you can see Sparkline Tools. A new tab will appear where you can see if you wanted to change with the chart types, or if you wanted to look at the high point, if you wanted to look at the low point, if there is any negative points, if I wanted to see the first point, last point. So like this I can apply. And here if I wanted to change with the chart color. So whichever type of color I want, I can select it and I can apply. If I wanted yellow color, if I wanted blue, green, like this. So if I wanted to change with the sparkline color, so from here also I can choose and change the color. And marker color, so if I wanted to choose with a negative point, whatever the color I wanted for the markers, for the high point, for the low point, for first point, last point, so like this I can choose the colors according to my requirement. Okay, so if I wanted it on the column base, I'll select this, I'll go to insert, and I'll click on line chart, and here it is asking to show the location where it has to be placed. So I wanted this particular column based sparkline to be applied at this particular cell. I'll click on OK. So again, I'll get the sparkline tool. As per my requirement, I can change the sparklines. Then if I wanted to apply, I don't want the line, I wanted the column. So these are three different types of sparklines what I can apply. Okay, as we have the multiple things in the normal charts, like that we don't have many options. So we can apply with these three things. I'll come to insert, I'll click on this dialog, sorry, I'll come to column chart here. So automatically the range will be shown and where I wanted to apply the location. So here you can see the values will appear. So if I wanted to see the high point, I'll just increase the size so that you can understand. If I wanted to see the high point, if I wanted to see the low point, if I wanted to see whether there is any negative point, if I wanted to check the first point, if I wanted to check the last point, like this I can highlight. But when I try to apply it on a range of cell, I'll select this range. Now I'll go to insert, I'll go to column. So which location I wanted to apply, I'll select the location. Okay, the reference for the location or data range is not valid. Why? Because spark lines can be applied only on the range of row or on the column, not on the group of cells. Okay, so if I wanted it on the range of column, I'll select the range, I'll go to column, I'll choose the location where I wanted to apply. Okay, so here it will apply. So win or loss, when there is a negative value and positive value you wanted to check, then I'll be using this win or loss. I'll select this range, I'll go to insert and win or loss. So win or loss, I wanted it to be applied in this particular cell. Okay, so like this. Now you can see there are many negative values. So here I come and I'll make it to 7. Automatically you can see the changes will be applied there. So if I wanted to apply on the range of cells, that is on column base, so I'll come to insert, I'll come to win or loss, so I'll select the range, I'll click on OK. So like this. Okay, guys, try with this combo and the spark lines. I'll give you 10 minutes of time. Okay, guys, let's. Uh, is it done? Any doubts or something? Shall we go to the next one?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
let's
ma'am.
start with lookups. So what is this lookup is? So lookup means, first let's understand what is this lookup means. So lookup means it is to search and extract the information from table based on the given column number or row number. Okay. So in lookups we have two types. First one is VLOOKUP and then we have the HLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP means looks for the value in the leftmost column of a table. So leftmost column means usually this lookup for that you should be having an unique values. So most probably we can tell it has ID numbers. So if I'm talking about the student ID, employee ID, product ID, something like that. So why? Because when I'm talking about any other informations, it cannot be unique. So there might be two students with the same name. There might be two to three employees with the same name. Coincidentally, the surname or the initial also can be in same. So that is why usually the lookup value what we have, it should be almost like an unique value only. Okay, so it will be always from the leftmost corner. So if this is my table, so leftmost corner means this is my lookup value. Okay, so based on this lookup value I can search for the name, department, job, salary, anything. Okay, so now if I am talking about VLOOKUP means it is V stands for vertical lookup. So moreover in the real time, if you see the most popular amongst the Excel components, if you see it is VLOOKUP. So why? Because the first thing is why VLOOKUP is popular and why not HLOOKUP means, so the data, the table what we are creating, this is a simple table what I have given. So usually when we are talking about any table, the data will be 99% it will be arranged, organized in vertical format like this only. In very rare cases we will be having the data which are on the horizontal basis. Okay, so that is why VLOOKUP is very much in use in Excel when we are talking about. So anything I can take. So now you might tell that, ma'am, here the names are unique. So can I take names as a lookup value? Yes, definitely you can take, but I have to ignore the ID number if I'm taking so. So then my name will become my first column. Okay, so this will be my, from this is the place from where my table will be beginning with. Okay, so now let's see. I wanted to set based on the ID number. So I'll give the ID number. I wanted to search the name and I wanted to search the job. So here ID numbers, I'll just type in one. Now let's see. So how is this particular VLOOKUP works means, so when I'm giving the ID number 5, so what my Excel will do is it will go to the first column and it will start searching for the ID number 5. So vertically it will start a search. So it will come here, it will come and stop near the fifth ID number. Then I wanted to see the name. So name I would have mentioned that it is in the second column. So if ID number is first column, obviously name will be my second column. So it will stop till 5. It will start the search from ID number, it will come to 5 and will stop. So whichever the column number I have told, it will go to that respective column number and extract that information and show. If I am talking about name, it will go to the second column and it will fetch that name. Okay, it will extract that name and it will show. If I'm talking about salary, which is in the fifth column, so it will move to the fifth column. So this is the first column, second, third, fourth, fifth, and it will extract the information of my salary. Okay, so now let's see how to write the VLOOKUP function. So is equal to VLOOKUP. So as I'm typing in, you can see Excel will tell what is this VLOOKUP is and why it is used for. So I'll press tab key in order to open my parenthesis. Now you can see the syntax. So when I come here to the syntax, so here it will tell first the arguments is splitted. So the first argument is lookup value, table array, column index number, range lookup. So lookup value means based on which value I have to make the search. Okay, so lookup value is this number. So this number. Okay, so that is in C23. It can, in C23 it can be any number, 1 to 9, any number can be there. So whatever the number I give there, Excel has to extract it. So comma, now table array. So based on this lookup value, where I should make the search. So table array means the table where I have to apply the search, I need to choose that table. So this is my table. Okay, so this is called as table array, comma. Now column index number. So column index number means which particular columns value you are looking for. So I am looking for name. So if this ID number is my first column, automatically name is my second column. So here I wanted to extract the name of the ID number 5. So I'll give 2. That is column number 2, comma. Now here we have two types of matches. One is approximate match and one more is exact match. When I'll be using this approximate match means when I have to search for some random value, or I can tell it has a nearby value. For example, I'll go to a mobile shop. Okay, so I'm going to ask the cost of Vivo mobile. So I'm not going to tell any model number or anything. So when I tell I wanted to know the cost of Vivo mobile, so what the shopkeeper will do, he is going to tell the random value. Like he might tell, madam, it is starting from 15,000 to 40,000 range we have, because I am not telling the exact one. So when I am asking about it, he is going to tell the random value. Now, if I go and ask that Vivo 3165, I wanted to know the cost of this particular mobile. So when I told it along with the model number, it becomes exact match. So the shopkeeper is going to search for that particular mobile which is having the model number 3165, and is going to tell, ma'am, it is going to cost some 28,000, like that. So that is the exact match. Okay, so here you can see my ID numbers are unique. So there is nothing as such that I have to go and search for the values which are in random or something. So now for that I can represent two, true can be represented as 1 and 0 can be represented for exact match. So here I wanted exact match, so I'll type in 0 and I will use the down arrow to choose false. Now I'll close the bracket, close my parenthesis, and then I'll press enter. So now I come to ID number and I'll change it to 8. Now I'll come here and I'll change the ID number to 2. So automatically Excel is going to search for that particular ID number and extract the information what I need. So I'll write the formula once again and I'll show equals V lookup, open the parenthesis, my lookup value. So my lookup value is in this cell, comma. Now my table array. So this is the table array where Excel has to make the search, comma. Column index number. So which column index that you are looking for? I am looking for job. So ID number is first column, second column, third column, fourth column. So job is in fourth column. So I'll give 4, comma. What type of match I wanted? I wanted exact match. So I'll show it as 0 and select this false, that is exact match, close the parenthesis, enter. So see, the name is Scott and his job is he's an executive. So here I'll come and I'll give 4. So 4 is the name of the employee is Jonas and he's a manager. So now here I'll come to 6. 6 is Sammy, he's an executive. So if I tell 9, 9 is Vimal, he's a salesman. Like this it is going to extract the information. Got it? Any doubts? Guys, you want me to explain it once again? I'll explain you. So if you people have understood, you can try. So I'll show the formula here. Guys, done? Guys, done? Any doubts? Guys, is it so difficult? You want me to explain it once again?
Done, ma'am.
Okay. So let's see how to do with the H lookup. So H lookup, the same details only. I have just copied and pasted it horizontally. So Control C, and I'll come here. Control Alt V, transpose, transpose. Okay. So my data is pasted. So now here also my lookup value will be my ID number. Then I wanted to check the name and I wanted to check the salary. So ID number. So ID number, I'll give it as 3. So now I'll come here is equal to H lookup. So H stands for horizontal. Okay. So my lookup value, comma, my table array. So in VLOOKUP it was column index number. Here I have to tell row index number. So name is in second row. 2, comma, I wanted exact match. So I'll give it as 0. Select exact match, close the bracket, enter. So the same way is equal to H lookup, open the parenthesis, my lookup value, comma, table array, comma, so row index number, salary is in fifth row, comma, I wanted to have an exact match. So I'll select it, enter. comma, fifth column, comma, I wanted exact match, enter. So as I come here and change, so fourth one, if I wanted to check with seventh ID number, so if I wanted to check with the ninth ID number, like this, I'm going to apply. So the next one, so the next one is lookup assignment. So here, when I have to do it on approximate match. Okay, so here I have given the details of the students where I have calculated their total percentage. Now the criteria. So now I have to calculate the grade for the students. So based on the criteria, I have to select based on the percentage. I need to choose which grade they belong to. So here if you see, if the student is getting from between 0 to 35%, it is fail. 35 to 55%, it is pass. 55 to 75%, it is C. 75 to 90%, it is B. And above 90%, it is A. Okay, so now my table array is here, this criteria one. Okay, so I'll write is equal to B lookup, open the parenthesis, my lookup value. So here the lookup value is percentage. Based on the percentage only, I'm going to give the grade. So I'll select the percentage, comma, now my table array. So in the previous sum, you saw the table array was this. In this particular thing, my table array is this criteria range, comma. So column index number. So percentage is my first column, means grade is my second column. So I'll give 2, comma. So here when I don't mention anything also, Excel is going to take the approximate match. So I'm going to just close the bracket, enter. So I'll just remove this comma and I'll press enter. So when I did not give anything, Excel is taking approximate match. Now I'll come here and I will do fill series. So why most of the things have not got anything? So here it is showing not applicable. Let's check what has happened. So what is wrong, if anybody can guess why I am getting the error there? Any guess? Okay, let me show you. So here I'll come, I'll press F2. So when you look at the function, so I3 is nothing but your percentage value that is in the marks table. Okay, comma. So this becomes my lookup value, table array. So table array is from M3 to N8. Okay, and column index number is 2, and I'm not going to mention either it is 0 1. So when I don't mention anything, Excel is going to take directly to approximate match. So okay, next when I come here, so here if you see my table, it has come to M4 to N9. Likewise if I come and check it here, so now my table has become M7 to N12, wherein you can see my table has the values are coming down. The table has also moved down, which shouldn't have happened. So now what I will do is I have to fix my table. So is equal to V lookup, open the parenthesis, my lookup value, comma, my table array, and I'm going to use F4, functional key F4 to fix my cell. So in the references we have discussed about relative reference, absolute reference, and mixed reference. So here it is absolute reference where I am locking both my column and row. So from both the angles, that is from M3 to N8. So now comma, now my grade is in second column. I'm going to close the parenthesis, enter. I'll come here, so I'll just drag it. Now see, I'm getting the value. So when I come here, it is M3 to N8. So when I come here, see, now my table is at a fixed point. So based on the percentage value, I'm getting the grade. Got it? So I wanted you people to try with the H lookup and V lookup. So which is, so this one is 0, that is exact match. So based on account you have to check the salary. This is on, again it is on approximate match. So the H lookup what I taught you here. So I'll give you some more time, so we just finish it. So any doubts or anything, please ask. You want me to explain once again? Can you people try with this H lookup? Then here we look up, H lookup on approximate, both are on approximate match and one is on exact match. Sandhya, understood ma? Is Sandhya not present today? What about others? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay ma. Try it out. Thank you. Guys, getting it? Able to do it? You want me to help you out? Anywhere if you feel you got stuck, please tell. I'll explain it once again. Guys, are you people able to do it? Okay, guys, try it out. If you are having any doubts, tomorrow's class you can get it clarified. So today we are finishing with Excel. So tomorrow we'll start with TVM, that is time value money. Followed by it, we'll do solve some income statements, and then we'll solve the case studies. Okay. So by this you should be very good at Excel. Now you must have been understood how Excel works. So for the upcoming classes, it should not be an issue. Okay, try it out. If any doubts, you can clarify. So I'll wind up the session for today.